Welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Tina with Hanging with Frugal Tina. So today we're going to be doing a dupe. I have been wanting Olive Garden. And I can't really go, one, because usually I'm a big family. Today I'm not feeding a lot. I have one off at college for the summer, one off at camp. So there's only a few of us left. But I'm still not going to go because it's expensive. And also Eric can't eat because it has milk in nearly everything. So every time we go to Olive Garden, we have to bring food in to eat out for him. So I'm going to make it so that he can have it too. So anyway, what we're going to make is we're going to make the chicken parmesan, and we're going to make the salad, and we're going to have the Olive Garden salad dressing. Now, I can't just buy it in the jar because then Eric can't have it. So we're going to make it, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And I'm also going to show you a trick on the chicken, how to get it to taste more like Olive Garden. What do they do differently? Do they deep fry it? Do they bake it? What do they do? And I'm going to do it on a pre-made patty. So without further ado, let's get it, let's go. Let's see if those pots. Come on. All right, there's part of my receipt. It's actually two receipts that I'm holding together, so pay no attention to that subtotal down there because it's wrong. This is the two receipts I have from Walmart of the things I had to buy. I did buy some from ShopRite. I don't have that receipt, but I did take a picture of what I got of the sale that I got in ShopRite. And I will post that up. Here we go. This is what I bought. I bought some mozzarella cheese, romaine lettuce, some pasta sauce, spaghetti, chicken cutlets, garlic bread. It's not the exact, but it's what Walmart had. An onion, tomato, black olives, and pepperoncinis. Now, we are going to make the salad dressing from scratch. You could just go out and buy a jar of it, but I can't. So, and I'm going to show you how to make it. What if you don't have the money to go buy it? Well, you can make it from pantry staples. The first thing I'm going to do is make the salad dressing. But let me show you the other staples before we get into all of that. Let's get started. These are always in my pantry. I always have seasoned croutons that the family can eat. The reason there's two is because this one doesn't contain any dairy. I said that weird, didn't I? It doesn't contain any dairy. This is what you're going to need to make the salad dressing. I have two different kinds of Parmesan cheese out there because one is dairy and one is dairy free. The Follow Heart is actually pretty good. I've used it before when I've run out and the kids didn't know the difference. It's just a little bit more expensive. So everything I have out here, I'm going to read off the measurements so I don't have to go through it a second time. I need 1 cup of olive oil, a half a cup of mayonnaise, 6 tablespoons white vinegar, 1 tablespoon sugar, 2 teaspoons Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 4 tablespoons Parmesan cheese, a half a teaspoon of salt, and I don't have it out there, but it's pepper to taste. So let's get busy. All right, so all of the aforementioned ingredients are going to go in that bowl. The oil, Italian seasoning, garlic powder, sugar, onion powder, salt, and vinegar. I'm going to give that a whisk before I stick the mayonnaise and the cheese in. Okay. To this, we're going to add the mayonnaise because it's creamy. And Eric's, I'm doing the same way. I'm just going to scale it down for one person. Okay. And 4 tablespoons of finely done Parmesan cheese if you have the real deal. We just have it chopped up in a jar. And give it a whisk. So we're going to put this in the refrigerator in an airtight container and just let this get cold while we do the rest. Let's see how that tastes. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, so I got the water boiling for the pasta, and the sauce is over there simmering. So now let's just start getting the salad ready before we put the breadsticks in the oven and deal with the chicken. All right, so in the sauce pot here, I have a little bit of sauce that was left over from something I did during the week, so I just threw that in the pot. Okay, add a little bit, not a little bit, okay, add this whole can. Now, you could just do it like this and have regular marinara sauce, but I don't want to do that. I want a little bit of seasoning in mine. So I'm going to add a bunch of stuff right now. Oregano. Basil. Season with your heart, guys. I know I'm adding a lot of stuff that's the same that's in this, but I add it anyway. Italian seasoning. I shake hard to get it to come out. A pinch of thyme. There's some in the Italian seasoning, I think. Parsley. Onion powder. Oops, and garlic powder. And then we're just gonna let that simmer on the stove a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to the can and get the rest of the sauce out of there. Okay. Onward, forward. Okay, water's boiling. Pasta's going in. Oh, stuck my hand right in the water. That was dumb. Alrighty. Give that a nice stir. Alright, let's start getting the salad ready. I might need more than one of these, but we'll see. Let me just wash that off. This is already washed, and I'll be right back. There's a lot of debate on whether or not you can cut lettuce or tear lettuce. I kind of do both because I don't always like this big rib in the back. So I'll pull it off sometimes, and sometimes I just kind of thin it down. If I'm trying to really stretch it, I'll just thin down the back of it like that. So it's not so much. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break this up, throw it in the bowl. I'm gonna skip over the big ribs today, since I have so much that I'm probably not going to use. If you like the middle part, use it in yours. The pasta is done, so see, that's what I'm doing in there. I'm going to make it a little bit better, but that's what I'm doing. Lettuce is all done. Let's get to tomato, onion, and the rest. I'm going to start with the tomato so I don't have like it all oniony. We don't really eat the onions, but because it goes in this, I'm going to put it on top. It's probably going to be picked off. I'll have to throw it into a different dish. But, yep, that's that. So, we're going to lay those down on top in just a minute. Okay, onward, forward. The onion. I'm just gonna give a little bit of a chop to it. Can you see that? Yeah. Sorry, I was off to the side. Save that. Let me get a sharper knife. I'm afraid I'm holding it and gotta cut myself. I'm just gonna take one slice. There you go. That's all I'm gonna use of that onion. Take off the outer layer. Boom, boom, boom. Moving right along. There we go. We're just gonna lay the tomatoes. I'm gonna get a smaller bowl. It's getting swallowed up by that bowl. All right, I didn't have my other light on. I'm sorry if the rest of it was dark. Some onions in there. I want some of the onion on top and some of the onion on the bottom. Alrighty. Now I have sliced olives because it was a smaller can. I didn't want to buy a big can, but nobody's gonna know. They're not gonna care if they do. I have a sister who loves black olives. Funny story that she had a craving for black olives and went to the doctor and was just happened to be talking about she was eating a lot of olives and there was actually something wrong with her. I don't remember what it was, but there was something. Then we're gonna put a couple of these on there. You know I'm not eating it, but they go with the meal. All right, that is that. I forgot to mention, you can add the shredded Parmesan cheese in here now. I cannot for all the reasons I've stated already. I'm gonna cook these just how they're directed on the box. 375, baking sheet, 8 to 10 minutes. Boom, done. That's what they look like. I forgot to mention that you put the croutons on the salad. I have 2 different kinds, so I didn't put it on top. In the oven they go. I'm just gonna toast these, this roll up for Eric because he can't have the other. All right, so we're gonna get started on the cutlets. As you saw in the intro where I put up the prices I paid, these were 3 for $5, 3 packs. So this pack was $1.66-ish. I'm gonna show you how the hack that can make this taste more like Olive Garden. It's not gonna taste exactly because it's a pre-made thing and I don't feel like making it all by myself from scratch today. So let me get these out of the pack and move you over here and then I'll show you what it is we're gonna do. All right, you may hear the timer go off. I got 1 minute and 22 seconds for the bread to be done. This is what you do. You're not gonna deep fry them. You're gonna shallow fry your chicken patties, not just in vegetable oil. It's vegetable oil. I did some research, guys. It's vegetable oil and butter. So I'm gonna put a nice plop in and we're gonna let that melt together before we add the chicken patty. I probably put too much butter in there, but that's not really butter either. It's country crock. It's vegetable spread in vegetable spread. That's funny. So we're gonna let that melt down a little bit. All right, I have that on a medium heat. You see it simmering a little bit. We're gonna add the chicken patties right in there and just let them shallow fry. Now, if you have real butter, go ahead on, because I can't. Turn it up just a little bit, because I want them to fry just ever so slightly. See, it's getting a nice fry now. It's starting to fry up. Let's see what that's looking like on the other side. Yes. I might even have a little bit too much oil in here, but just ever so slightly. Oop. Oop. Oh, that one looks good. Oop. All right, just gotta leave these in here for, that was only about maybe 2 to 3 minutes. And as soon as these are done, I'll let you see what that looks like, and then we're gonna finish them off in the oven. If you have an oven-safe frying pan, use that. I do not. I need to get one of those. One day when I'm a millionaire, I'll have nice pots and pans. Those are done. I flipped them one more time. They're done. Took me about maybe 4 minutes total. Let me get these out of the grease. And then we'll get them into the oven. All right, let's get that countertop while they drip back into that pan. All right, in the back there, I was just finishing up Eric's. This is what I used for him. And this is how I do. I take a little bit of the sauce, put it down on top of these little patties. And some mozzarella cheese down on top. They go in the oven. As soon as the cheese melts, we're eating. In the oven they go. I want you to see how thick this dressing got. It's like a good ooey. Look at that. Look at that. That is yummy. Oh my goodness, that is so good. The rolls are done. All righty, look at that. Whoop! Things fell out. I want you to be able to see it. So we're plating up here. It's just the 4 of us. Boom. Boom. They can add more sauce as they wish. That's Tyler in the back. He's got a big appetite. There's Eric's. And there's ours coming on. Boom. All right, let me get the rest of these on here, and I'll be right back. And there's our plate. I'm gonna meet you at the table. I got confused. I forgot what we were doing. All right, ready? If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. We're at the table. We're at the Olive Garden table. Eric's never, ever, ever had anything like this. He's had spaghetti before, but not like that, and he's never had this kind of a salad, so he's in for a treat. Let's start with the chicken and the pasta. All right. Let me just, I got a teeny tiny knife because I couldn't find anything. Okay. A little bit, that's a big chicken, but can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? It's gonna be a big bite, guys, but I'm gonna tough it out. Oh gosh, no I can't. Hold on, Eric. Hold on. Okay, look at the knife I'm using. Blasphemy, cutting the spaghetti, right? Are you ready? Go. Oh, wait. Okay, go. Mm-hmm. That's good. Mm-hmm.
That is really good.
That is super good. Oh, I'm still eating, I'm sorry. Just go in for, I didn't get any dressing on mine yet, so we're just using it right out of the measuring cup. right, I'm just gonna go in for like a piece of lettuce and tomato or something like that. Olive. He's never had a salad like this. I'm so excited for him to taste it. Because I tasted the dressing, it was good.
Oh,
you got a big old bite. You just gonna shove it in, right? All right, let's go for it. Go. Oh, see, I messed up on that. Now it's your turn, right?
Oh.
You could use your little tiny knife over there.
I can.
You can, but you won't, right? Ready? Go.
Mmm.
Like that, right? Okay. Mmm.
No.
That salad dressing is spot on. I know, no napkins, right? I've never had these breadsticks before, so let me give it a go. Now, Eric, my favorite thing to do, here's a little more dressing. When I go to Olive Garden, let me put it on your plate right here. I dip my my bread in that.
Really?
Give it a go. I'll do it with you. Just dip it in there. If I can find some of my dressing. There we go. And give it a taste. Tell me that's not yummy.
That's amazing.
That's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why I always ask for extra when we're there. Extra dressing, I say. All right. Well, Tyler and Aiden are standing right there. They're standing at the counter eating. So let me let them sit down and eat, and we'll talk about it after we're done. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Dinner's over. How'd they do? Boom! Did it finish. Now, I didn't expect the four of us to eat a pound of pasta and sauce, but they really tried. There was quite a bit of salad left. There's, oh my God, I thought that was a bug. It's an olive. That's funny. That's my breadstick. There's still some of the dressing left that Eric is going to tear into, and that's it. So there you have it. Let's see what the kids thought. Tyler, what did you think about dinner?
It was very good. I loved it very good. Loved it very much.
Did you think it tasted like Olive Garden?
Yes.
Aiden,
Yes,
what did you think about dinner?
it was the best thing I've ever had today.
Best thing you've ever had today. Did it taste like Olive Garden?
Yes, 1000%.
Eric, I can't ask that question because he has no idea what it tastes like. But what did you think about it? Because this was new for you.
All right. I thought everything was amazing. The chicken patty, the pasta. But my favorite thing was the dressing.
Yeah.
It's called dressing, right? Yeah, I put some of it on my pasta. It's amazing.
Amazing. Yeah, he poured it. He just doused his pasta in it. He said if there's any pasta left, he's going to eat it with that dressing. So go ahead. Do you, boo, right? I liked it. It was really good. It wasn't the exact replica like the chicken. It wasn't exactly like Olive Garden, but it scratched that itch. One more thing. I'm going to do a cost comparison to see what this cost me to make the dinner for us and what it would have cost if we went to Olive Garden. Here we go. I went online and pulled the prices off, and I put that up so you could see it. For each meal, it would have been $20.79 for the chicken parm with the salad, nothing else. 4 of those meals brought us to $83.16. I spent $16.19. That was a total savings, hold on to your hats, $67 pre-tax and tip. Whew, it never stops amazing me. So there you have it. I hope you try it. I hope you like it. Leave me a comment. See you later. Bye.